We're live and we're going to talk about some of the top altcoins this cycle. Yes, all of them will probably end up becoming crypto spot ETFs, and they're, for the most part, made in the USA, focus on either RWA, DeFi, AI, whatever it is, but they're coins that are your guys' favorite. And I'm just going to give you guys an update on all the news because so much dropped yesterday. So much dropped yesterday. So we're going to talk about a lot of these top coins. May you have other top coins on your picks? 100%. Just because I'm giving you a list that backs up with current crypto news doesn't mean that your coin picks will not perform well. But we're going to go ahead and cover like the stuff that's doing good stuff. And again, hear what I say, but listen. Hear what I say, but listen to yourself. And I'm having a flare up right now because I'm tired. Also, too, before we talk about the top crypto picks, I want to just bring this up from Polymarket over here. U.S. government shutdown now projected to last up to 29 days would make it the second longest in history, because the last one we had lasted 35 days back in 2018, 2019. But the good news about this is crypto and stocks and everything is supposed to pump. That's what's supposed to happen. Okay. Well, crypto is supposed to pump. But the issue that we're facing right now in Q4 of 2025, which was yesterday, is that with this government shutdown, it could slow the crypto spot ETFs getting approved. And what that means is the longer it takes for these guys to get approved, the longer it takes for liquidity to come in and uplift the markets, if that's what the market decides to do, which again, analysts have anticipated about $8 billion per crypto spot ETF coming in from traditional finance, from the 401ks, from hedge funds, from whatever that may be. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about all the top crypto news. We're going to start off, of course, with Ripple XRP. There's a lot happening with that. So yeah, but first and foremost, I got to give all the babes a shout out over here. Good morning to Mr. Dale. Shout out to Deborah. Deborah, thank you so much for becoming an OArmy member. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate you spending your spare time here, or if you're at work, watching me at work. Thank you. And of course, okay, we said Dale, we says Mr. R, we says Mr. D with the little dinosaur, which is me. Well, I'm a lion. Mr. John Germain watched me from Memrex. Who else? Gorgeous Alexandra and everybody else, and Tiki Takis and YouTube and Stream. Rumble and everything. I have also too 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 content pieces to make after this. I'm tired and I am having a flare because I'm a little tired, and I just took my vitamin B12 and I don't think it's gonna help, but let's go ahead and get started because there's a little much to cover. Okay, Ripple. Of course, Ripple just does things. They just do things. Remember? And they're also probably going to get a bank license too. We talked about that yesterday, and I posted that on IG and TikTok for you guys, so make sure to go back and watch it. And I'm going to, anyways, MPT, the multi-purpose white paper is now live, and this is from Ripple. So MPT is a new token standard on the XRPL for developers and institutions. Keyword, institutions. It embeds metadata and compliance features directly in the token. No custom contracts needed, which is really, 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 really important because it reduces the risk and it speeds up deployment. It's got built-in KYC AML, which again, that's what institutions are going to want, which I think Ripple is going to take on head-to-head directly with Swift, which a lot of people think that too, and they're going to be their own bank. They really are, and it's gonna be wild. I'm excited to see it happen. Love to see that competition. It's also designed for practical business needs and scalability. And it basically wants to enable RWAs on fast, reliable, predictable ledger like the XRPL. Love to see it. Ripple just builds stuff. Just build stuff. That's what they do. Next, Vivo Power. Vivo Power shares jump after further 19 million raised to scale XRP treasury strategy. Vivo Power is a great example of a DAT that's doing things the right way. Digital asset treasury. That's what it is. Basically, Vivo Power, they went ahead and they're adding XRP to their treasury strategy, and they're also going to be using different things within, I want to say RLUSD for some of their day-to-day business stuff. All right. So this is good. Vivo Power is listed, and it pumped about 14% on the news because they raised $19 million. The funds will be used to grow the XRP holdings and retire company debt, which that's interesting that they're going to retire company debt instead of taking out more debt to buy XRP. In August, Vivo Power announced plans to acquire 100 million of privately held Ripple Labs shares. Also announced that all mined Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Doge will be swapped into XRP at a 65% discount. And they'll probably doing that part of the 100 million, which is why I scream about having equal access to retail. So we could get those types of discounts. Again, it's not confirmed if that's what it is they're doing. I think it is what they're doing. I also wanted to remind you guys that I do this sometimes. Well, almost every day on X over there is I harass people like Tyler Winklevoss or Brian Armstrong, just different people in the industry, about retail. Because I went ahead and reminded him. He says, we have done more for our industry. Few have done more for our industry than David Bailey. Shout out to David Bailey. He's part of the Bitcoin conference people and all kinds of stuff. Basically, they're working with him on the Freedom Fund PAC to help reach out to the president and do, political, stuff. And I said, please advocate for retail. Why? Because retail matters. He says, crypto has always been a movement to empower the individual, and we will fight to keep it that way. I hope so, because that's not saying, yeah, we're going to fight for retail. But you guys know that I put stuff out there because I just do stuff over there. It's important. Very, very, very important. Quick shout out to the new channel members over here. Thank you so much, John Legend, for gifting Anthony a channel membership. I appreciate it. Love, love, love to see it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome to all the new members. All right, let's get back into the crypto news. So we talked about XRP and Ripple's ecosystem. Good, fine, fantastic. Now let's talk about VisionSys AI. They launch up to a $2 billion Solana treasury initiative in exclusive partnership with Marinade Finance. So this is good for Solana. It's another DAT over here. Their goal is to enhance liquidity, strengthen treasury, and create long-term VSA shareholder value, which is their native ticker. The firm also plans to combine its AI tech with Solana for future DeFi and tokenomics innovation. That's actually a wonderful partnership, primarily because AI is not going anywhere anytime soon. And when we have projects that understand this, especially like Web2 projects that want to integrate with crypto about this stuff, it just makes me happy. It should make you happy too. Really, 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 really should. I mean, why not? It's pretty cool stuff, guys? So it's good. And again, I think, and there's always talks about different black swan events and the DATs and them imploding and whatnot. But I really think that the crypto treasury strategies, or the DATs, the digital asset strategies or treasuries, I think that those will be okay if these companies are not just buying and holding these altcoins, but they're more so going to be working with them to integrate different things in their business or vice versa. So that makes me happy. But, Solana is one of those top ones anyways. Avalanche Treasury Co. announces $675 million plus business combination with Mountain Lake Acquisition Corp. with goal to build $1 billion ecosystem treasury. That's a lot. That is a lot of stuff over here. They want to use Avalanche to invest in Avalanche protocol projects, support token development, and integrate RWAs onto Avalanche. And this is really cool stuff. And this is another public company. They're going through a merger. So again, they're also the new company is expected to be listed on NASDAQ in 2026. So I think it's super cool. And again, we're seeing, and Avalanche wants to do, or this company over here, Mountain Lake Acquisition Group, they want to deal with RWAs. The project before, VisionSys, they want to deal with DeFi and AI. And the one before that, Vivo Power, they want to just buy XRP for now. But they are going to be integrating, I want to say RLUSD into their native business stuff over there. So that's really good. Sui, another great one. Wow. I got some Polygon stuff coming for you guys soon. So Sui Group partners with Athena and the Sui Foundation to launch Sui, USDE, and USDI, the first native Sui stablecoin. So again, we're getting some Sui stablecoins over here. I hold Sui. Wonderful, fine, fantastic. Love to see it. But basically, you're going to be able to get yield. And why we're talking about this is USDI is backed by BlackRock's tokenized money market fund, BIDL. The goal is to increase liquidity and use of stable coins on SUI. We're going to be seeing more and more talk about stable coins. Why? Because people care about them, and you can get DeFi and yield and all kinds of stuff. So just as long as the banks don't try to make that illegal, because it infringes on their business. So there's that. Also, this is really great news for Hashdex and Cardano. More index funds are coming, but Hashdex just expanded theirs today to add Cardano. We're delighted to announce, starting today, Hashdex Nasdaq Crypto Index US, ticker NCIQ, expands from 5 to 6 assets to include Cardano. So shout out to all the Cardano people. I did a little video update for you guys yesterday about Cardano and Midnight and the partnership with Google Cloud and privacy, which is super, super cool. Ondo's a great project, but also this ETF includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, XLM, and ADA now. Wonderful. We love it. We're getting exposure to crypto assets via TradFi. Now, this comes from Mr. Nate. So there's a little bit of negative news, but that's okay. That's okay. He says, looks like the prolonged government shutdown will definitely impact the launch of new crypto spot ETFs. ETF Cryptober might be on hold for a bit, and I agree. This is something he got from the SEC's operation plan under a lapse in appropriations. But basically, SEC is not going to review and approve applications for registration by entities. Too long, don't read. They are not going to be approving any crypto spot ETFs right now. So, but at the same time, they are operating on minimal employees. So maybe, fingers crossed, we get a Hail Mary, something to happen, something to come out. Make sure you guys share this and smash the like. I know the title kind of sucks. We just didn't know what title to pick. Mixing, we should do, we got to do something more clickbaity. I don't know. Guys, drop titles. What title should we put? People don't want to hear about top altcoins anymore. All right. Now, this is this story over here. I've got some Hedera news coming too. All right. So technically, the Litecoin filing was due today for Canary Fund's Litecoin ETF. But because the SEC is shifting all filings to new generic listing standards, it could make original deadlines irrelevant. Government shutdown adds further uncertainty. Launch is still expected in the future. So now we do have confirmation that we might get a little bit of, shout out to Lawrence, we might get a little bit of delay when it comes to the crypto spot ETFs, not only because of the government, well, mostly because of the government shutdown, because it's making everything take a longer process. Shout out to Sparkwater for the $9.99 super chat, because we don't have enough active staff over at the SEC. Not only do we not have enough active staff, but they're switching to the generic listing standards. And unfortunately, this happened right before the shutdown. So that sucks. Oh, well, pump it, send it. I've got a lot of Hedera really quickly, and then we're going to do in stuff. This is some big news for Hedera and Ledger. If you guys like Ledger, I think I have a ref link somewhere on my website. Anyways, Ledger now supports Hedera token service, HTS, tokens on both LLM and LLD. So the foundation reposted. Hedera DeFi just got a whole lot safer, and it means you can now manage your favorite HTS tokens such as Saucer Swap, Gib, which we love them. They're a cute little meme coin. Hashpack, love the Hashpack people. I cannot pronounce this. Kabelia, Dovu, and many, many more. So anything that's built on Hedera, now you can actually store safely on the ledger over here. So cool for them. Now let's go ahead and take a look at cryptos, because send it. All right, MYX is down. I think that's a competitor of Hyperliquid. I miss Hyperliquid. I'm pissed off about that. I miss Aster. I'm pissed off about that. But everything else is up. Zcash is up. I've got one, but I lost my keys. Litecoin is up. I lost the keys to that one. Don't be like Wendy. Do not be like Wendy. Hold on. Oh, my stalker is back. I got to get rid of this guy. This guy's gonna end up me one day. Whew. Anyways, back to the news. Let's take a look at the charts. Oh, really quickly. Hold on. Actually, I got this. This is a really good one. If you haven't signed up to Kraken, yes, they are a partner. They are a channel partner, but they just actually dropped this. You need to sign up to them because it's happening in the month of October only. But you're going to get rewards. You're going to get rewards for this. So deposit crypto or cash during the month of October, get matched up to 2%. You have to approve it on the app from your cellular device. I went ahead and did that this morning because I use Kraken. So I'm going to go ahead and get up to that 2% bonus during the month of October. So on any of your cash deposits or your crypto deposits, there's certain tiers and different things you need to do. But the ref link, we got the QR code up there. The ref link is down there. And you can get up to 2%. So make sure you guys take a look at it. If you're not signed up, sign up and take advantage of it. They're great for off roaming and off ramping and dollar cost averaging and all the things. They do pretty good at that. So check them out. If not, that's fine. That's your business. Also, taking a look at Bitcoin. Actually, let's take a look at what SPX is doing. Is it this? Yeah, S&P. I always just get confused. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so S&P is down a little bit today. Gold's down a little bit today. Bitcoin, I didn't realize Bitcoin was almost at $120,000. Wow. Holy macaroni. I don't like macaroni and cheese, by the way. I don't. Oh, wow. We had a nice little, we actually hit 120,000. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So we hit $120,000. We're getting ready to break above it. Remember, we talked about the monthly and the weekly looking a little, well, the weekly looks bullish now. The monthly did not. But again, it's October, baby. It's October. So this is good. I'm happy. I don't really need to do too much covering of Bitcoin. You guys know where we go next if we break above it. We're going to have a little bit of volatility at 123,000, And if you want to use leverage, which you should not, I've got a ref link for Femex down below. Or if you're somebody that wants to trade gold, you could go ahead and use my I Trust Capital link because they've got gold and silver and all the things over there. They're down below as well. Ethereum. Ooh, this looks sexy. I really like when Ethereum pumps. It makes me happy. Hey, you unsubscribe from me. Listen, you better not unsubscribe because I don't like macaroni and cheese. I don't. It just doesn't, to me, I want to eat the cheese, the damn block. I don't want to put cheese on a pasta like that much just for sauce and vegetables and meats. Well, I guess I just maybe haven't had the best macaroni and cheese yet. But if you unsubscribe because I don't like macaroni and cheese, my daughter makes that face too. It's actually like a genetic thing they make on her dad's side of the family. She's so cute. She looks at me. She goes, I love my baby. She's 9. She's still my baby. Anyways, Ethereum's pumping. I don't have anything to say because it's making me feel really good. Solana 230. Love to see it. Let's get back above. I want to see $1,000 Solana. XRP, we're back above $3, baby. Woo! I hope we continue to pump over the weekend because I'm gonna go buy some more records. I'm actually gonna post a picture this week, and I know I always say I do, but I don't. I'm gonna post a picture of my record collection. Because I'm gonna spend a significant amount of money, like $1,000, $2,000. And I gotta buy records. And I try to get first edition, all the first pressings and stuff. I know I'm all, This top is from Aritzia. It fit really good, so I got it. But I wanted it to be a little bit more of the collar here. But that's okay. I'll get another one. But I have a weird... Anyways, XRP is running up. We love to see it. Chainlink is at $22. Nice swing move down from 22 up to 20, almost 23. Cardano is doing well over here. So it looks like the government shutdown was good for crypto, right? At about 86 cents. Hedera, we're at 22 cents, baby. We just need to sustain. A little cutie over here. Little cutie pie. Okay, I'll check it. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's keep it going. Because I got to get distracted. All right, we talked about Hedera being on Ledger now, which is good. Like freaking about time. It was one of the top 20 cryptos, so about time Ledger. Also, HBAR just got listed on Bison app. And it gives access to 980,000 users across Europe. Past trading volume exceeded 1 billion euros annually and is Europe's second largest stock exchange. So this is cool. Gala is listed on there too. Tron is on there too. So that's cool. That's cool. I don't know much about this Bison thing, but cool for them. I still have my moon bag of Gala, but I don't have conviction in it in any way, shape, or form anymore. But I still have my moon bag. So Bison supports 40 cryptos with MiCA compliant custody, which is good. And it's a leading German financial services company specializing in stock exchange operations. Love to see it. Congratulations to Hedera. Now, also too, for Hedera Foundation, we love them. We love to be partnered with them for the channel. But with the HBAR faucet by Hashport, it's never been easier to explore the Hedera DeFi ecosystem. And again, today we're focusing on altcoins that cover AI, RWAs, or DeFi. And Hedera clicks all those boxes. The other ones we mentioned before do as well. But hey, and you can actually claim free HBAR to cover initial DeFi fees. And Hashport is Hedera's native bridge. Now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Injective, another altcoin over here. Injective's doing some cool stuff. Cool stuff. Yes, now you can put your HBAR on your Ledger cold wallet. But really quickly, before we move on, I just want, shout out to Gamer. Really quickly, I want to remind you guys that like when you're first off, you should have multiple ledgers and like spread your funds out. Number one. Number two, don't just send all your crypto over there. You have to do a little test and make sure your ledger is set up properly. So when we're talking about setting up your ledger properly, like when you get a brand new ledger, you want to make sure, like when you write your seed phrase and stuff down, make sure you can restart it and your seed phrase works before you start sending anything over. Because that is something that can happen to people. Also, you don't store your seed phrase on these things. It has to be separate. Okay. Wallet tag. They used to be on my website, but you can get those little steel plates and etch your private seed phrase into it. Oh, Gamer, we don't like that story. I don't care that the U.S. Treasury exempts Bitcoin and crypto from 15% corporate minimum tax because it's just for corporations. It doesn't impact us. That should be for us. Yeah, don't buy a ledger off eBay. But thank you for sharing. No, we covered it yesterday, and I don't really care because I'm really sick of all the ivory towers getting it, and we get nothing. All right, Injective. So Injective is revolutionizing finance again with on-chain pre-IPO markets. What the hell is this? Sorry, I would. Basically, you can trade synthetic versions of private companies like OpenAI up to 5 times leverage. Oh boy, this is going to get dangerous. Woo. This is cool, though. People are going to like it. Gamer will like it because he likes to trade these types of volatile things. You don't need to use 5 times leverage, guys. You're not Gamer. You don't do that. So it's the pre-IPO derivatives are fully on-chain, programmable, and more capital efficient, setting them apart from Robinhood's private equity token. The first market is open for OpenAI. The product is not in US or Canada due to regulations, but Canada is not a real place also. It's not. It's not a real place. Ethereum treasury firm to tokenize NASDAQ listed shares on Ethereum with Securitize. The move positions FG Nexus among the first NASDAQ listed firms to bring dividend paying stock on blockchain rails. And this is essentially, my vitamin B12 just kicked in right now. Why is this good? Tokenized shares will have the same legal rights as regular shares and pay dividends, which is good. And shareholders can convert their shares into tokens for instant settlement on chain. So this is probably something you can do. It's sounding like 24/7. Sounding like 24/7. And there's probably not going to be any more gaps in the market once they actually tokenize stocks, because when you tokenize a stock or a money market or a bond or whatever, you can trade 24/7, 365. And the reason why I'm so bullish on Ethereum and tokenization is this guy over here, the Robinhood dude. He said tokenization freight chain will shake up the $115 trillion stock market. And he's right. Real world assets are only 0.02% of the global equities market, and tokenizing the financial market is inevitable. And again, what it's going to do, which makes it so cool, is it's going to be 24/7, 365. And you're going to have instant settlement. I'm curious to see what type of transparency we have, but they're going to be using a lot of different chains for that. And that's another reason why like HBAR is on my list and all the stuff with the RWAs. AI, RWAs, and DeFi stuff. Also, JP Morgan said Bitcoin could reach 165,000 based on gold's record run. We already knew that. We don't need you to tell us that. Dodo. Oh, really quickly, we have to give this big shout out to Brave. We are partnered with them, but it's not like a real partnership, but it is, but it's not. Brave has 100 million monthly active users. 100 million. And the really cool thing about Brave that I like a lot, again, it's a privacy browser. And another wonderful thing about it is that you get to earn BAT by using which is their native token over here. And they also have 1.5 billion queries per month. Ooh. Another thing I want to say is that what is it called? The midnight airdrop, if you hold Brave, so you better check your wallet and see. But again, they have their VPN. It's privacy. It keeps things safe, and everything is going to become a lot more censored because we're going to have the CBDC, the digital ID. So using platforms like that is going to be really good for you. That's just my opinion. But don't take me for. But shout out to them. Oh, there's a big one. BlackRock's BUIDL is bringing the strength of the dollar on chain through Securitize as the largest tokenized fund in the world. It's now delivered 78 million in daily dividends since launch, which is pretty stuff. And this is bullish for Ethereum. Really, really bullish for Ethereum, in my personal opinion. Oh, let me read this to you really quickly. All right. All right. The cool thing about BUIDL, BlackRock's fund, is it does spread across 7 chains. And that's crazy. It's been out 78 million in dividends. So I probably should look into this. We should look into this. But it's available on Ethereum, Aptos, Arbitrum, Avalanche, Optimism, Polygon, and Solana. Ethereum holds 85% of the fund and paid 6.4 million in dividends. Aptos holds 43 million. Arbitrum only paid 95,000 in dividends. Avalanche has 54 million managed. Cool. We'll love to see it. Also, IBIT enters the top 20 ETFs by assets, which we knew. If you guys watched the show, you knew, which is really cool. And these are all kinds of assets. All kinds of assets. Traditional finance assets. We like it. Love to see it. And I talked a little bit about this earlier, but again, CME Group to offer around the clock trading for cryptocurrency futures and options. So again, once this gets approved, there's going to be no more gaps in the charts. And it's just pending regulatory approval. And holiday and weekend trades will be cleared and settled on the next business day. That's kind of crazy. So it's not 24/7, 365, but they're getting closer. That's ghetto. We don't like that. We want it to be 24/7, 365 with crypto. But again, we'll take what we can get. Beggars can't be choosers. All right. I'm going to go because I have six content pieces to do. At 2 p.m. PT, shout out to the UK. Oh, I can't see that. I got content stuff. I don't know what I'm putting out for you guys, but you guys need to watch it anyways. All right, I have to go because the vitamin B is kicking in and I'm getting all these things. Sending you guys love and light. I'll see you at 2 p.m. PT. Bye, my loves.